We're gonna start workout 3 with our alternate single leg touches. So you're gonna do 10 to 15 each leg. All right, we're gonna alternate every time, come all the way up and touch in the middle of that point. Do your best to touch your hand to your foot with every rep. Moving into 1B, we're gonna grab that weight and you do a weighted crunch. Use whatever weight you have available. If you don't have any dumbbells or a plate like this, you can do 2 twists each side before going back down. So come up, 2 twists each side for 10 to 15 reps. Now keeping that same weight, we're gonna go into a seated crunch hold. You're gonna do 10 to 15 presses, keeping that core tight, your chest up, and your shoulders back. To finish circuit number 1, we're gonna do our seated flutter kicks. So you're gonna place your hands under your glutes, and you're gonna do controlled kicks for 30 to 45 seconds, keeping your feet flexed the entire time. Starting with 2A, we have our 3 banded side steps into a squat jump. As you can see, we have our band around our ankles. You're gonna keep the space between your feet with every step. You're gonna do 3 side steps into a jump squat every time. You have 5 to 10 steps each direction. You're gonna make sure you're gonna step through your heels every time, focusing through your glutes with every step. Going into 2B, we have our alternating curtsy lunges. So whenever you do your curtsy lunges, that front knee should not go left or right. You can do a good job of making sure your front foot stays flat on your heel with every single rep, keeping your chest up and your core tight. Remember, make sure all your weight stays over your front foot. There should be a limited amount of pressure and weight going into that back foot with every curtsy. To C, we have our skaters. We have this version, or we have modification for you. For the first version, you have skaters when your back foot is not touching. You're gonna jump about 2 to 3 feet across. You're gonna touch the ground with your opposite hand 10 to 15 times. Next, we have our modifications. You're gonna touch the ground, tap with that other foot. You're gonna land and then jump 2 to 3 feet, again, 10 to 15 each side. For 2D, we have our single leg booty pops. We have 10 to 15 each leg. With whatever weight you're gonna use, you're gonna hold it on top of your leg. You're gonna drop down into a single leg squat. You're gonna use a bar, a chair, a bench to help you keep your balance. You're gonna drive down and drive up with every single rep. 10 to 15 each leg. To finish this circuit, we have our cable kickbacks and then a straight leg kickback. So you can do 10 to 12 each leg. You can modify this with resistance bands, ankle weights, or just your body weight. But you're in the gym, you can do it just like this. You can try to drive up and kick towards the ceiling. You can do 10 to 12 reps, and then you can do 10 to 12, keep your legs straight right after. Try to keep your rest to a minimum. For our last circuit, you're gonna grab your sliders, your towels, your paper plates. You're gonna do your hamstring pull-ins. Keep your hands flat on the ground and do a good job of pulling through your heels as far as you can, really focusing on pulling through your hamstrings with every single rep. We have 15 to 20 reps. Now we're gonna go into our hands and you do your knee drives. So keeping your chest up, shoulders back, you're gonna drive in 10 to 15 reps, focusing through your abs with every drive. To finish up, we have our 3 frog jumps into a half burpee. When you do your half burpee, you're gonna stay as low as possible and you're gonna bring up your hands as high as possible with every rep. So drive up, then back down to your 3 frog jumps, come up and perform your half burpee, keeping your chest up and your shoulders back. We have 5 to 10 reps.